Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have something very exciting for all of us. It has finally arrived, this package, which as I'm spinning it around to show you the side, this is the Metal Gear Solid, the board game for some real tactical espionage action on your tabletop, I suppose. Now, I actually pre-ordered this a long time ago. It's been literal like months and months and months and months, and the shipping and everything was a bit of a hassle. In fact, it took so long that a good friend of mine actually showed me that this was already on shelves at EB Games before I even got mine, and I'm the I'm the guy that pre-ordered it. Anyway, today we're going to be doing the unboxing, and we're going to be checking out literally everything in here. We'll be unwrapping it, we'll be flipping through it, we'll be shuffling them up, we'll be having a look. So here we have the glorious box art, very nicely packaged as well. I don't really want to chuck out this cardboard box just because it has that cool printed Metal Gear Solid on it, but you know, we'll see how we go. But yeah, this is obviously based on the original PlayStation 1 game. It has been a while since we've had actually any Metal Gear Solid after. I think the latest one was Survive or something like that. So yeah, pretty crazy to see how that franchise, which is so well regarded, kind of ended there. But anyway, here we have the top of the box, so that nice bright red, telling us it is 1 to 4 players, 14 plus up ages, and also goes for up to around 90 minutes. And on the back there, we do have all the contents. This is also the integral edition. So this is the special edition, which includes specifically 2 extra things, and we're going to be checking that out. So yep, here it is, the board game. We're going to flip it over, and on here you can see that you have all the panels, the dice, the cards, the figures, and also the exclusive Metal Gear Rex miniature and 148-page integrated graphic novel. And something funny also, if you see in the bottom right, it actually says Unlock Equipment Card 31. Now, I think that's actually a reference to finding Meryl's codec on the back of the disc case of the actual physical Metal Gear Solid. So you know, there's a lot of like little love letters to the actual franchise and the series. So this is a really awesome product. So obviously, if you're watching this, you might be thinking about buying it, and I'm not going to really leave anything to your imagination in this unboxing. Like I said before, we're going to be opening it all up. So here we go. We're going to take off the top, and here we have just a little leaflet. Now, it did have a QR code on there, and I have kind of blocked it out a little bit, just because I don't know if it's one of those ones where it's like a one-time use type of thing. But anyway, if you can get it, you can get it, I guess. But yeah, here we have all of our tokens. So we've got key character art and all types of game tokens throughout here, like bullets and all that kind of stuff. Now we have, it seems like hard, like cardboard boards that we can make our own little board states with. And there is some instructions later on in how to actually make these situations. So you put all these boards together. They're also double-sided, and they just honestly feel really nice as well. So this is it's a very premium product, I must admit. You never know. I did, you know, I read all about it, and I did see like a little video because the guy had the edition, but like obviously that was before production, so you never know if it was going to be better or if it was going to be worse. But anyway, next up we have the booklets. So booklets upon booklets. And the front one here, the red one, is actually the exclusive one. So on the back here, we have the back of, I think this is the VR missions, because there's 2 separate like game modes you can kind of play in this game. You have the rule book here, which is the gray one. You have the VR missions, which is the green one. And we're going to have a quick look in there. And just like the original Metal Gear Solid 1, with its VR missions. You can kind of do little separate scenarios, which will be challenging for some. Then we have the rule book, which is just kind of like a quick start guide, just to kind of show you everything that comes in the box, with some nice key art throughout as well. So that'll have all the tokens and what they do. And obviously this is a pretty heavy game in terms of like just stuff in general. You know what I mean? It is quite full on. So here we have our codex. So pretty much with every single mission, you can kind of refer back to this book and be able to read a nice codex that they've written down for you to kind of get you in the mood. Just like the video games, there is a lot of codec calls as well, which is great. And here we have the Shadow Moses campaign, which is for the Integral Edition. We've got some lovely art, and it is all, once again, although it's soft color, it is all in full color as well. So yeah, it's really cool, honestly. And I didn't really know what the comic was going to be like, but this is mostly just the whole game, just kind of like laid out for you. And I'm assuming that if you've kind of, if you're buying this product, you might have already played Metal Gear Solid 1, but I'm not going to show you throughout the second half just for spoiler reasons. And here we have the stage. We have the helicopter board with once again, like I said, it is double-sided. Then we have a nice board for Rex, but don't mind that. We're going to be seeing a real Rex later. And then we have just another comms tower roof. Here we have our little cards, which is just our character cards. So starting off with our guards, we then have none other than Otacon. Then we've got the backside. So each front is pretty much just like what they do and their little integrated like abilities. And on the back is kind of like what you can do with them in the game. So we got Cyborg Ninja, Meryl Silverberg. And then obviously after Meryl, we have Solid Snake. I retired to Alaska to leave the deception and lights in the past. So yeah, pretty cool. And now we have all of our bosses. After Snake, we've got Revolver, Ocelot. Of course, the Cowboy, the classic, quite possibly the best Metal Gear Solid villain. We have the Tank and also Rex on the back side of that. Obviously, some enemies throughout the game. We have the helicopter gunship with Liquid on the back. And that's all the green panels seem to be the VR versions of these characters. So we've got Psycho Mantis and also the VR side of that. And we've got Sniper Wolf. And apparently, as you can read, pretty much all the VR missions will have different setups and stuff. And of course, Vulcan Raven on the end. So yeah, very cool. After that, we have just two. We've got a memory box. So I'm assuming that once you got your certain cards set up, you just put them in your memory card / memory box. Very cool. And also we've got some nice dice with the exclamation mark on there as well. And then we have just two massive blocks of cards. And yes, we will be opening them up and shuffling through them and having a look. I don't actually shuffle them per se, but we will absolutely be taking a little look at that. And then probably the most exciting thing about this whole game is these awesome miniatures, and they're really good quality as well. So let's take them out and have a little look-see. I think there's me in the reflection at the bottom. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so I've just pulled out the insert, and we have Rex, Metal Gear Rex, incredible. And he also has the railgun and also the other part. And don't mind me as I try and finagle on how to fit these bad boys. I was just like, whoa, looking at this damn thing. I think this honestly looks great. I actually got this set because I'm actually thinking about painting up some of the models for the channel. I think that'd be really cool to be able to play like a campaign and all the models already painted, stuff like that. But yeah, so here I've got the railgun finally on there because I'm absolutely not a fake fan. And here I dropped that piece, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Sorry guys. So yeah, here we have Metal Gear Rex. Look at that, super duper cool. That one's staying on the desk for sure. Looks glorious. And then we're just going to go through all the figures now, bringing the camera in a little bit closer just so we can see them all a bit better. And here is our guard. Now we have many, many guards, and most of them are either one or the two. You have the guard just holding the gun, and then you have the other one holding the gun up in ready to fire, pretty much. So we have tons and tons of them. Obviously, we have Shadow Moses, which we were meant to be infiltrating, and it's full of guards. Now, very cool. We have the cardboard box with someone obviously sneaking around in there. And if you do know Metal Gear Solid, that is such an iconic thing in this media. Super duper cool. And you have two of them. I'm assuming because you'll be able to get certain like disguises when you play throughout the game. Now, next up, we have Solid Snake, and he looks awesome. I gotta say, these minis as well look crazy good. Really, really good. Nice basing. Look at the details there as well. I'm kind of keen to paint them up. I think they'll come up really, really well and easily, just with like a little lick of paint. Then we have Cyborg Ninja. We're doing absolutely crazy pose with a tactical rock. Once again, looks great. Look at that back detail. Incredible. And they're really nice minis. So yeah, which helps. You never know if they're going to look a little bit rough or not. Next we have Meryl. And she's got both her rifle and pistol out. And the cool thing about Meryl is you actually get two models for Meryl. So this is her normal out of disguise costume or outfit, whatever you want to call it. Next, we have the brains, the operator. We got Otacon. So yeah, here he is with his laptop. Something interesting about Otacon is that he actually cannot attack. So he uses all of his abilities in terms of hacking and tech-related jargon. Next, we have Meryl again, but she's obviously like disguised. And there's her butt. And in case you haven't played the game, then that's going to make me sound very bad. But yeah, you got to play the game because there's definitely a reference in there. But very cool. So that's our 5 heroic statues. Next we have Revolver Ocelot. Look at that absolute power stance. He's got both the revolvers. He's dual wielding, just like in the game. And of course, he's got both of his arms there. Very important. And he looks great, honestly. Once again, I don't know if I feel like I'm just saying the same thing over and over, but the details, absolutely incredible. I'm super happy with getting these guys. I honestly just feel like they'll just live on the table. But next we have Psycho Mantis, and here he is standing on a whole bunch of junk, just floating above, and he looks great too. Honestly, like they all look really good. So yeah, if you'd like to see me paint these up, just let me know in the comments, and I'll probably just get around to doing that because yeah, like I said, I think that'd be really cool. Just one quick spray and everything, then we're good to go. Next we have Sniper Wolf, and she does actually have a wolf on the base. How cool is that? So yeah, obviously a great boss battle from the original Metal Gear. So yeah, when you had to find a PSG-1 sniper rifle and all that kind of stuff. So yep, very, very cool. And maybe my favorite boss fight in that game, I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Next up, we have Vulcan Raven with the minigun, and also look at that ammo barrel on his back, far out. This is definitely the heaviest of the minis, which is kind of funny, besides Rex, of course. But yeah, that barrel is completely plastic. It is not it's not hollow or anything like that. And now we have obviously the clone of Solid Snake. We have Liquid. So he's looking great. Awesome movement with the jacket, and he looks sick. So yeah, there's not really much to say about Liquid, but damn, does he look good. So yeah, that is our villains. So yeah, Very, very cool. So now we're going to check out the cards. So starting off with this block here, it is all plastic wrapped and sealed. I'm just going to cut this baby open, and then we're going to check out all the cards inside. Now, if you're not too interested in the cards, I will put up on the screen below what time you should jump to, but there is some cool stuff in here and there, but majority of this just kind of goes towards the gamey, board game side of this. So we have the guard reaction and guard order cards, and there is blue and red guard order cards, and on the back here you've got like an AI system. Nothing. Who could have done this? And all the classic guard shenanigans and what they normally say throughout the game and the series. Must have been the wind type scenarios. And yeah, you also got like what they'll be doing in the game. And next we have like some boss battle cards. So what how Rex works, how Raven works, and you got some cool some cool cool quotes. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, got cool quotes on all of them, and pretty much just Otacon talking you through it and how and I don't know how Otacon talks the whole time, honestly. It's kind of hard to just talk through this whole dang thing, but anyway. So yeah, this is pretty much just like all the AI and what the character will be doing in the boss fight. Next we have the system gunship. That's Snake. That's an enemy gunship. So yeah, we have like interference and missiles, stuff like that. Next we have Otacon and how he works. Look, I'm going to be honest, I haven't read through the game rules or anything, but I'm assuming if you're playing like an Otacon, if you're playing as Otacon, that's the kind of cards you'd be using to hack and all that kind of stuff. And now we have the disguised Meryl. There you go. So guards and cameras treat you like a guard. A female guard. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to say before. So pretty cool. Next we have the boss stage cards. So we've got like special actions for Rex. We have special actions for Sniper Wolf. Special actions for the helicopter Nikita. They have the tank boss stage. I did a little double take on Nikita. And then Nikita rocket launcher. And then we got just boss stage reference cards as well on the back there, which covers just the actions and stuff you'll need to take. And then lastly, we have the equipment cards. So yeah, we have equipment for Otacon, Meryl, and also Grey Fox. So yeah, which is pretty cool. And something you might notice is like, where's Snake's ones? Well, it's all got to be acquired on site. So he doesn't actually start off with any equipment, unlike all the other players. So, which is, pretty appropriate. Alrighty, so that was the first stack. And now we're going to be checking out the second stack. Here it is. Got some equipment cards on the front. Once again, just going to cut into this bad boy, and without nicking any of the cards on my hand, which is good. And then we're going to open this up and check out all the cards that are in here. Okay, so majority of these are equipment cards. Look at how much equipment you can get in this game. Then we have stop, do not shuffle this deck. So I did not shuffle the deck once I looked at that. But yeah, I'm assuming like maybe that's the way you get the cards throughout the game, stuff like that. But yeah, you can see all types of stuff in there, from PSG-1 sniper rifles to, of course, the Nikita rocket launcher. So yeah, it's all in there. It's all in there from boxes and stuff like that. So I'm assuming as you play through the game, you're just going to be picking up random stuff and using it. So yeah, that's your equipment cards. Next we have some special Metal Gear Rex cards. So have a look at this. Missile volleys, rotary cannons, homing missiles, stuff like that. All that kind of good stuff. And then we have some more boss battle cards. So these ones, we got Vulcan on there. We got Sniper Wolf on there. So the gunship again, Mantis, and of course Grey Ninja. So yeah, Cyborg Ninja, Grey Fox. Sorry, Grey Ninja. We got a tank as well, and Ocelot there as well. So yeah, ending off those cards. So yeah, pretty cool. And obviously there is a fight between the players and also the Cyborg Ninja. So I'm pretty excited to see how that actually turns out. But yes, so something I haven't showed as well, that on the side of the box that we slipped out, you have some of the awesome key art of all the characters, and damn, did the artist go off with this. That everyone looks really good. So yeah, look, they're not at, like, legendary Yoji Shinkawa levels, but yeah, awesome, incredible stuff. And I don't know, like, I think it'd be really cool to make some more board games in the future about the other games as well. Like, in this kind of format, I know that the first Metal Gear game is kind of, it's kind of like a good format to do this kind of thing, but anyway, we'll see how we go. So on the back of here, we actually have, oh, what's this? A special little envelope right here. And guess what? We will be opening this up, and I will show you what's inside as well. So yeah, obviously, if you don't want to get spoiled, you know what I mean? Maybe don't watch this bit. Maybe just watch with your eyes closed, even though I'm definitely going to tell you what it is. But anyway, we got to check it out. So inside this little special compartment here, we have a very special card. We're just going to open this up. I'm just going to slide it out. And who do we have here? The Psycho Mantis, huh? Very cool. So yeah, here we have the other Psycho Mantis card. Obviously has something to do with his boss battle and also the VR missions, and it's super duper cool. So yeah, I'm gonna put this baby back in there. But yeah, obviously this has something to do with the boss fight. Back on the old PS1, you had to change your controller over to the player 2 slot, so you couldn't read your mind, and you couldn't read your inputs. So yeah, pretty damn cool. So yeah, that's just on the bottom there. So, and here we have it. That is the complete board game. So thank you very much for watching as we just go around here. So we have our booklets once again, and all the rest of the great stuff that comes in this game. Have you got this game? Or are you thinking about buying this game? Do let me know. This is the integral edition, so that obviously would be a different edition if you didn't care much for the, the comic book or for the giant plastic Rex. But yeah, if you'd like to see these guys painted up, just let me know in the comments below. I'll probably be doing it anyway. So if you'd like to see them, don't forget to subscribe and keep it locked to the Cal Paints channel. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. Lights out!